How's it going, fellas, and welcome to the channel where I kick back, relax and talk NBA 2K22. So over the next few minutes, I'm going to be giving my honest opinions, as honest as I can be, fellas, and why I don't really like this game this year. I really don't like it, fellas.
Your game absolutely sucks!
So over the next few minutes, I'm going to be talking about visual concepts, the publishers, the investors, and everything in between.
Oh my god, I can't freaking wait!
So if you like that sort of stuff, of rant, raves, whatever you want to call them, don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below all your thoughts and opinions about NBA 2K. Leave it in the comments below. But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. Let's get into it. I know most people feel the same way as me, fellas.
Yeah, damn right!
Hopefully 2K actually listen this year, to the community at least, because we are the ones that have to play this game for a whole year. But the problem is,
What is it?
something that I want in the game might not be what somebody else wants in the game, and vice versa. So it's going to be difficult to please everybody, because some players want this and other players want that. And with the community as vocal as it is, 2K is always going to get negative feedback from somebody.
Fact.
They will never win, fellas. They will never ever please everybody. They're trying to make everybody happy, and it's just not gonna happen. It's just the way it is.
Hey, it is what it is.
But do the publishers and the investors actually give a crap about this game?
Nope.
Do they care enough to give visual concepts the things that they need to make a game in 2022?
Nope.
Because it's crazy to me that they haven't realized that yearly games just don't work. It's not enough time, fellas.
Fact.
Trust me, when you've been waiting 3 to 4 years to play a new version of a game, it's a huge difference. You'll be jumping off the walls to play the game. You'll be really wanting to play the game instead of just going, oh, here we go again, another NBA 2K. You'll be going, oh, NBA 2K is coming out. I can't wait for this. When have you ever heard that? Because these guys just keep making AAA titles that aren't complete. They aren't finished, and they don't actually take advantage of day one hype.
It's true, man.
Instead of making a complete game, they just finish the game in 6 months or even longer. Cyberpunk is still waiting for a finished product. You know what I mean, fellas? Most games are finally learning, but 2K still does the same stupid shit with NBA 2K, and the worst thing is they gave WWE 2K22 the time. They
How dare you?
gave them an extra year or two, and look what it did for that game. Why can't they do the same with NBA 2K?
Why? Why?
Okay, now let's talk about visual concept and the dev team, because these guys really do work hard.
They're gonna need to step it up.
They don't always make the right decisions, fellas. They definitely don't. Remember pushing? Yeah, that was fun. You can't really blame the investors or the publishers for that.
Fact.
That was a dev decision, and it was a terrible one. They aren't perfect by any means, but there are two things that I want to talk about.
What is it?
And first things first, why are their games so animation dependent? Don't get me wrong, they do animations really well, but when a game is determined by which animation I get isn't a good thing. It really isn't, fellas. They do it in WWE 2K22. It's a bit more controlled in that game, but in NBA 2K, sometimes it just comes down to whether you win or lose because of an animation.
It sucks!
Like I've said many times, I do admit that animations and graphics is what makes these games stand out. Too bad the other shit just isn't up to standard. It really isn't, fellas. Everything else is pretty much lacking.
It's true.
So the next thing I want to talk about is content, and I don't understand how it takes so long for them to make a skin or a piece of content.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it! Fix it, fix it, fix it!
But they need to figure it out. And fast, fellas, they really do. I'm not sure if it's how the game is coded or whether the engine has limitations. I'm not sure what it is. But it's something that needs to be figured out ASAP. The perfect example is Space Jam. I think we got a jersey or some other My Team cards, you know what I mean? I think we got a LeBron in My Team and maybe something here and something there, like a jersey. It was nothing. Imagine in the park we could have a cartoon LeBron or the monsters in the Space Jam movie in the game, playing in the park. park in a Space Jam park. That's an event for that day or that week or whatever. And a lot of people that play NBA 2K in the community think Epic Games can do it, so why can't 2K?
Get the fork out of here.
It's because their engine isn't the same. They have not set it up like what Epic Games have set up Fortnite. Being able to just push out content daily, weekly, monthly, each and every day, week and month. There's no problems, there's no hassles, all the content is there. Like, don't get me wrong, the skeleton was great, but I think it took a lot longer to put into the game than what people actually think, and that's why content is taking so slow and why we don't get decent enough rewards or enough rewards to keep us happy, is because they just can't physically put them in the games fast enough.
Fact.
And with the amount of games being able to do this bigger and better than what 2K can, what's the point of sticking around? Like I said, we need weekly, monthly, and even daily content to keep players invested.
Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
And it's just something I don't think Visual Concepts can actually achieve. I do think it's pretty much impossible, and I think that this game, this engine, this development team have reached their limit, to be honest, fellas.
When you say it like that, yeah, it sounds really sad.
So the next thing I want to talk about is gameplay, and they need to get the gameplay right. It is a video game at the end of the day, fellas. Of course, they won't be able to make it perfect, but they need to be able to make the changes, and the changes that the game needs fast, instead of just letting it kill itself before the problem is fixed. It was shooting this year. I'm all for rewarding players for getting open, but it was just ridiculous. It really was, fellas. It made the game dull. It made the game boring. And you think it's bad in park, try my team. Players just don't miss.
Kobe.
Pretty much it's got a good chance of going in unless you get more than 20% contested. Like, and that's not fun. Yeah, they gave a huge buff to defense, but they gave an even bigger buff to shooting, and it really didn't change the fact that shooting needs to be somewhat difficult to make the game fun, because if everybody can shoot, what's the point? There's no difference in each game. Nobody tries to dunk the ball. Everybody just uses their play shots and shoots free.
It's true, man.
Then you throw in certain badges like sniper and blinders, and it's pretty much impossible to get a consistent contest. I talk about this so much. That's the one thing that they need to change, and change drastically, is the contest system.
Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it.
And getting rid of sniper would be the first step in the right direction. Instead of just letting the problem infest the game and make it unplayable, they need to fix it. Be on the front foot. We shouldn't be waiting until 2K23 for this game to be fixed, and they use that problem or that bug as a selling point for the next game. Look, we got rid of sniper, we're heroes. Instead of doing it straight away.
Get him out!
Badges should be able to be removed out of the game if they're not working and don't make the game fun. Get them out of there. Like I said, we shouldn't be waiting until 2K23, fellas. They should care about the state of the game. Remove it. Or at least make a mode where certain things are banned to keep the game balanced and a lot more competitive.
Oh my fucking god, that's genius!
Because one thing this game is lacking is competitive competition.
Fact.
So the last thing I want to talk about is just a few final thoughts, and I really do think that NBA 2K has reached its limit. I can't see this game surviving in the gaming world, with games getting better and better, and this game just not evolving, just staying the same. It's just not going to survive. These changes have been needed for a very long time.
They do this every year.
And they just ignore them. If another basketball game comes out, it's goodbye 2K. I just don't think this game is set up for success anytime soon, and not being able to give us new skins and new courts and events quickly enough is what's going to kill this game. Other games can do it at a click of a finger, but they just can't figure it out. They've had these ideas for years and years and years, but they just can't execute. And for that reason, I just don't see NBA 2K surviving much longer unless huge changes happen ASAP, fellas, because how long can they rely on my team? How long can they rely on people just forking out millions and millions of dollars for the same content? Because once the my team cash dries up, it's game over.
It's game over, man.
But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. If you do like these raves, whatever you want to call them, don't forget to leave a like, hit the subscribe button, and comment down below all your thoughts and opinions about the state of NBA 2K. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Leave it all in the comments below. But anyway, guys, I've talked and raved long enough. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you later.